Sometimes karma hits harder than a foul ball to the head, and an airstrike sends these drug traffickers to sleep with the fishies. All that and more on this episode of the Newsy with Ruzy Show. One of my favorite news stories of the year. Saturday night, Philadelphia Phillies. First of all, great name, super creative, the Philadelphia Phillies. Harrison Bader hits a home run to deep left field. In the stands, it's a home run, gets points for it, it's a touchdown. This dad picks up the ball, he found it fair and square. He found it, he won. He's a finder winner. Picks up the ball, walks it over, hands it to his son. It's a beautiful moment. His baseball game. His dad caught a home run for him. I'm a father. I would love to do that for my son one day. It was a beautiful moment until Cheryl, or as some people like to call her, Karen. I don't know where they came up with that name. Why would you call her Karen? That's not her name. Ball lands in the stands. He grabs the ball. He's going over. Son, I got you a ball. Look what daddy got. This is for you, son. I love you. I'm sorry I didn't go to your recital. Karen comes by. Now look at her body language. She's pointing at him. He looks scared. I don't like that part. Stand your ground. I don't know why he flinched like that. Like, what is she going to do? He got the ball for his son. It's a beautiful moment. She comes over. She's yelling at him. Hey, that's my ball. That's mine. You took that from me. I had the right to that ball. She clearly doesn't know the rules.
No, you took it from me. You took it from me. Never seen my hand.
That's what losers weepers do. They lose and then they weep. That's why they're called losers weepers. The dad takes the ball out of the son's glove and hands it back to the lady. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's not worth it. All right, stop talking to us. Get out of here. She thinks she won. She thinks she's victorious. This is where the story becomes absolutely heartwarming and just so satisfying. One of the Phillies employees notices what happened. Actually, everybody noticed what happened. And they send one of the employees up there to say, that wasn't okay. That was so messed up what she did to you. We're so sorry. She's a huge, here's a goodie bag. A goodie bag with a baseball in it and jerseys and merch, all kinds of cool stuff. Here you go, kid. We're sorry about that. Cheryl lady, or Karen as people call her. Scratch my balls real quick. You know, she's a jealous person. She's thinking, wait, that's mine. You only got that because I did that to you. If I didn't come over and yell at you, you wouldn't get those goodie bags. So that's mine too. That's probably what she was thinking. But that still isn't the end of the story. In order to rub it into that Karen's face more, make her as upset as possible, because again, she's thinking, I'm the reason you're getting all this stuff. All that stuff belongs to me. That's not fair. If I wasn't a huge bitch to you, you wouldn't get all those things. So you should share them with me. The Phillies later invite the kid into the tunnel where some of the players sign autographs for him and give him hugs, take photos with him. And then to sweeten the deal and just rub it into her face even more, a man by the name of Marcus Lemonis, he happens to be a CEO of Camping World, sends out a tweet that says, quote, I'll send this young man and his family to the MLB World Series on me. Oh, and you just won an RV as well. Oh, the hatred feels good. Oh, it feels so good. You understand why they did that, lady who took the ball from a little kid. You understand everyone hates you, right? This kid, they're showering him with gifts to spite you. That's how much we hate you. You're a terrible person. I love a story like that. Now, if I was the dad, would I take the ball from my son and give it to her? No. I tell her to go F herself. I tell her, I got it for my son. He has the ball. Too bad. You shouldn't have lost and wept afterwards. You shouldn't have snoozed and then losed. I wouldn't have given it back. His dad, it turned out he did the right thing. He was the bigger man. It turned out really well for him and his family and his son, most importantly. If it was me, I probably would have kicked that lady in the chest. No, I wouldn't never do that. I love things like that. We're starting to see some justice. We're starting to see some of these really just god-awful people be put in their place a little more often because they're getting away with it for so long and people are sick of it, and it's just awesome to see that. Well done. This next story has the nation divided. On September 2nd, President Donald Trump ordered an airstrike on a Venezuelan vessel filled with 11 alleged drug traffickers. They got blown up real good. The nation is divided. It may be hard to believe, but trust me when I tell you, the people on the left are unhappy about this. They don't think we should have blown those guys up. Some people are calling it a war crime to order an airstrike on the civilians of another country. I'm on the side of let's blow them up. I know some people are on the side of let's not blow them up. I'm on the side of let's blow them up. When you're bringing poison into our country, you understand a vessel of that size is carrying most likely enough fentanyl to kill tens of thousands of people. When you drive around your city and you see all these homeless people, some of them asleep standing up and they're passing out and they're dying and they're yelling at nothing. What is the solution to that? Do we want more of that? I can't stand it. I don't want to see that anymore. I feel bad for them, but I mostly feel bad for us. It's dangerous. They're not safe. One of them came up to my car the other day and he put his hand on my window and he made a gun symbol at me. Frankly, I'm sick of it. So what's the solution? You can't just give them money because they'll go buy the drugs with it. You can't give them housing because in order to keep the housing, they have to stay clean and they just won't do it. We need to stop the supply of fentanyl into our country. We have to. It's the only solution. Otherwise, the problem will just keep getting worse. Streets will get more unsafe and we need to make an example of them. If you are bringing drugs illegally into our country, you may get blown up. So what's the solution? Don't bring drugs illegally into our country anymore. If you let them get away with it, you catch them and then you release them on bail so they can get due process and go to court 2 years later. By that time, they've trafficked thousands of pounds of drugs into the country again. We need to show them that there may be consequences for your actions now. We're putting our foot down. No more. It's insane. It's insane that anybody would be against this. These aren't just a group of buddies on stand-up paddle boards and we're just blowing them up. They're deliberately bringing fentanyl into our country to sell to our youth, to get them hooked on it and eventually lead to their overdose. We've all known somebody that's been affected by this. And it's time to put a stop to it. So I'm all for it. More of this, more airstrikes. This is what the military should be used for. Not to defend some country that wants to attack another country and steal their whatever. That's not what we should use our military for. We should use our military to defend the citizens of our country. And the biggest threat to the citizens of our country right now is fentanyl. So I agree with this. It's at this point of the show that a lot of other channels like to ask for subscribers. Hey, subscribe to the channel. And then they put like graphics on the screen like such as these ones. I don't know why they do that. I don't know. I'm not going to do it. Don't forget to like this video. It really helps our channel. Or one of our recent videos did very well because of likes and comments. It was a new record. You know, we'd like to thank you for that. Keep those coming. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll catch you next time.